What an INFJ needs in a partner. INFJ personality type is undoubtedly familiar to you if you've heard of the Myers-Briggs personality test. INFJ stands for Introverted-Intuitive-Feeling-Judging. Given that it is the most uncommon of all personality types, this one has a tendency to be well known. In this video, we'll look at the INFJ personality type in terms of relationships and qualities they look for in a partner. So, without further ado, let's get going. We must first have a basic understanding of the INFJ personality type before we can delve further into INFJ relationships. INFJ is the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types, as we already mentioned. INFJs are generally smart and sophisticated individuals who are also warm and reassuring. They're prone to look for and support close, meaningful friendships. They frequently strive for the ultimate relationship and have a tendency to be perfectionists. The INFJ tends to move from relationship to relationship in quest of the right companion, which is generally a desirable trait but can occasionally work against them. In general, the INFJ is a really kind and compassionate person who invests a lot of effort into maintaining the health of their personal connections. Those who are close to them appreciate them for these unique features. INFJs, also known as counselors or advocates, are extraordinarily perceptive people with a heightened desire for moral integrity who seldom ever share their feelings and thoughts. INFJs would much rather spend time alone with their ideas and a tiny circle of devoted friends than spend time at social gatherings. The typical stereotype of an INFJ is that they are a delicate, introverted, and sympathetic personality type, and this is true. For less emotional, stoic personality types, the intensity of their feelings can be tremendous and occasionally almost overwhelming. But when it comes to knowing what they want, these kinds can be just as rational and sensible. Even though they want to work together, they are unwilling to support a concept that does not seem right to them. They are hesitant to make compromises when it comes to their fundamental morals and principles. They gradually learn to detect when they are being disrespected or when their efforts are being ignored. How do INFJs behave as lovers? No matter how enjoyable it may be at the time, the INFJ just isn't the kind to commit to a fling or meaningless affair. They desire a soul connection, which entails a connection on a physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual level. They seek a partner who will fulfill them. For the INFJ, there is typically little to no gray space when it comes to romance. It's either all in or all out. INFJs are renowned for going to extremes, and romance is no different. These people can be highly considerate, affectionate, and responsive to your needs, which makes them excellent companions. You could be amazed by how attentively they consider your ideas and opinions, and how well they remember what is important to you. They value deep relationships and go out of their way to please the people they care about. When they commit, they are dependable. INFJs have a deep level of love for their relationships and are warm, considerate partners. They enjoy expressing this affection and seek validation from their partners. And because they always work towards the perfect relationship, because they are perfectionists, this might occasionally irritate their partners who may feel offended by the INFJ's demands for perfection. It may, however, be enormously valued because it denotes a real dedication to the connection and a degree of compassion that is uncommon in other kinds. Sexually, INFJs see intimacy as almost a spiritual experience. Thus, they welcome the chance to develop a deep emotional connection with their partners. Intimacy is a chance for the INFJ to selflessly give their love and experience it in a concrete way. As service-oriented people, they place a high value on their partner's happiness in this aspect. Despite the fact that any two fully formed people can have a happy relationship, INFJs and NTP types, either INTP or ENTP, seem to get along well because of shared judgment systems. Additionally, when addressing the spiritual and practical together, the instinct for intuition establishes a unique link. ENFPs, INFPs, and occasionally ENFJs have also been known to partner with INFJs. INFJs tend to be hesitant to interact with other S-types since their intuition is so strong. They can typically keep up a good connection or acquaintance with STP types, but it's unlikely to develop into a fulfilling long-term relationship. What qualities do INFJs seek in a partner? INFJs are anything but typical, and this includes their romantic relationships. While they long for a deep connection that will satisfy their buried desires for ultimate body-mind-soul connection, their realities are strangely opposite. To begin with, INFJs are moralists with high standards and ideals ingrained in their basic identities. Finding the right partner for an INFJ is difficult because these guiding principles affect all aspects of their lives. So, what draws them in? What is it that they so fervently seek in others? Number 1. Authenticity. INFJs are highly perceptive, dominating introverted intuitives who will find hidden intentions and motives to be a significant turnoff in any relationship. Open communication is one of the most important things to INFJs. Therefore, once trust is betrayed, they find it difficult to take communication seriously. This prohibits any game-playing, hollow praises, or deceptive speech. The idea is that with authenticity, almost any other challenge can be overcome. However, other requirements for an INFJ partner include high levels of respect, especially for their NI insights, semi-regular declarations of love and reassurance, a partner who is willing to invest time and energy in the relationship, and a degree of openness to trying new things and sharing new experiences. Number 2. Communication. INFJs have a lot of difficulty with partners that are either unable or unwilling to communicate. The expressing of emotions is very crucial. But not only that, thoughts, ideas, insights, and other important aspects are also very important. On the other hand, INFJs also need to be able to speak freely with their partners. More than any other type of introvert, INFJs are unexpectedly talkative, and they need to be given the avenue to express their opinions openly, even at the risk of upsetting their relationships. This is why it's crucial that their partners don't act egotistically defensive. Number 3. Stable. It is wonderful and always desirable to have a financially secure companion. An INFJ, however, also needs a partner that is secure in who they are. Relationships with ego-defensive people should be avoided since they may make the INFJ more defensive themselves. The relationship deteriorates when both parties become ego-defensive. They may stop communicating and exhibit passive-aggressive behavior. Additionally, some INFJs frequently battle with the occasional identity crisis. As a result, an INFJ may benefit from a spouse who understands them well. An INFJ feels more secure in unpredictable times when their partner is aware of who they are and what they want. Number 4. Empathetic. A sympathetic spouse who respects their boundaries is essential for an INFJ. Because they seek to maintain harmony, INFJs frequently struggle with limits. Peace is what they aim for. A person who will respect them when they say no is necessary for an INFJ because, unfortunately, many individuals try to take advantage of their humanitarian attitude. A partner who defends their INFJ's boundaries would be advantageous. INFJs typically won't be the ones to set boundaries, therefore they'd benefit from a spouse who does. Sincerely, we all desire and deserve to be surrounded by those who respect our boundaries. Regardless of personality types, we all deserve a mate who is compassionate, empathetic, and stable in a relationship because it is a two-way street. But never make the error of continuously mistreating INFJs and taking advantage of their generosity. They too have their limitations. INFJs have a remarkable emotional power that allows them to remove harmful people from their lives without even giving them a second thought once these boundaries have been breached enough times. Number 5. Defiant. When picking a relationship, most people do not prioritize a defiant partner. Nonetheless, INFJs are advocates. They are passionate about standing up for others and their causes. But who defends them in public? I don't mean to imply that INFJs are weak, no. They have strong opinions and frequently speak out against injustice. However, occasionally they choose to speak more subtly in order to maintain harmony. As a result, a defiant partner could stand up for them. Directness and honesty are admirable qualities in a stubborn person. They are not afraid to call bullcrap and hardly ever hesitate to speak the truth, even if it's painful. INFJs occasionally compromise the truth in order to maintain peace. But occasionally, you need someone to express the things you are scared to say. Keep in mind that while an INFJ is so focused on addressing your demands, they can forget to speak out for their own. It's crucial to check in with the INFJ because of this, especially if you notice that they're becoming distant from you. Number 6. Shared interest in personal development. INFJs are always trying to get better as people. One explanation for this is that they are drawn to ideas like Myers-Briggs, the Enneagram, and anything else that encourages self-awareness and personal development. They constantly strive for a higher degree of knowledge and potential, rarely happy to be where they are. INFJs are inquisitive, broad-minded thinkers who aspire to delve into life's more profound issues. They want to be able to discuss ideas, long-term objectives, and visions, as well as pose occasionally critical or philosophic queries. They seek a partner who can converse intelligently and thoughtfully with them on a frequent basis. They will eventually grow bored if their spouse is content to stay stationary or is only concerned with passing time. Number 7. Openness. An open, undefended, and eager partner is what an INFJ needs in a relationship. Finding someone who is approachable and open to criticism can be a great advantage to a long-lasting relationship, though no human being is flawless. Free-thinking and open-minded people may share their feelings, thoughts, dreams, and desires honestly, which enables you to get to know them on a deeper level. Their willingness to be open shows that they are interested in growing personally and frequently helps the relationship progress. Ideal relationships do not exist because perfect individuals do not exist. So finding someone with whom they can discuss a relationship issue and who is willing to change is more than half the battle. INFJs can, in general, have enduring connections with all types of people. They seek a partner with whom they can have a close relationship and have in-depth discussions about other individuals and the world in general. Despite their apparent sensitivity, they are frequently deeply thoughtful and devoted lovers. If one starts to value you, they probably won't let you go. Are you an INFJ? Do all these qualities in this video ring true to you? Please share your feedback in the comments section. Make sure to watch this video in the link, and if you like our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. On the screen now should be another good video worth watching. So click on that video, and we will see you in the next one.